Hey, so I want to share something I've been thinking about lately in my supervision work. You know, those sessions where you show up with a solid plan, maybe you're ready to go over data, check in on prompting, maybe even model something. And then the session just kind of veers in a totally different direction. This used to throw me off so bad. I am one who likes to come with my plan, and regrouping and thinking on my feet is not my greatest strength. Especially in remote supervision, where there's already this weird distance that you're trying to be helpful and supportive, but you're also watching someone juggle behavior, data collection, and sometimes family members or pets that walk through the room. So I started shifting the way that I open my supervision sessions. Now, almost every time I start with these two questions. 1, what is one thing that you want to make sure we talk about today? And 2, what's something that's not working well with the client right now? Those two things we want to make sure that we hit and talk about during the supervision session. And being able to have those on my agenda right from the start makes it intentional that we go back there no matter what chaos is going on in the environment. And let me tell you, the answers that I get are never what I expect. Sometimes it's something clinical, like they're unsure about when to prompt or they're confused about the reinforcement schedule. Other times it's something more emotional or practical. Maybe they're frustrated with the pace of progress, or they're feeling unsure how to connect with the client, or they are just plumb burned out. These questions have completely reframed how I supervise. Because instead of making assumptions or trying to cover everything that I planned, I'm actually prioritizing what they need. I found that when I start this way, my RBTs, they engage more, they reflect more, and they're more open to feedback because probably they feel heard before I even say a word about their performance. And here's the other piece. These questions also make me feel more grounded. I'm not trying to rush through a list of skills or my agenda. I'm responding to what's alive in the moment. Now, this doesn't go to say that there aren't days where we still get off track or the session still gets messy, because this is life. Yes, always, that's supervision. That's behavior analysis in the real world. And praise God, we don't live in a lab and we have the opportunity to do real life work. But even on those days, starting with these two questions gives us an anchor, something to come back to, a thread to follow. So if you're feeling stuck, or like your sessions are getting flat, or just like you're not connecting that you want to, try this. Remember, you can ask, what's one thing you want to talk about today? And what's not working right now? And let the session build from there. Okay, now I really want to hear from you. What's a question that you love using in supervision? What opens up real conversation with your RBTs? Drop it in the comments. I am always looking for new ones to steal and add to my list.